Hello, welcome back to another. Okay, I think I did too much. Welcome back to another Frostborn video. Today's video, I'll be showing you guys how to farm the Northern Zone location, or you can just call it the Winter Zone, whatever you want to call it. So a couple of things that you need, of course. Number one, you need meat. Number two, you need water. That's the most efficient thing to have: water and meat. I think I just clicked the wrong thing. But yeah, water, meat. And you do need bandages as well. You do need armor potion and you do need a speed pod. Of course, you need a damage potion as well, but that's optional. And of course, both armor potion, both speed pods, those are optional as well. You don't technically need it. The only thing that you really need in the North Zone is strong hatchet or strong pickaxe, strong hatchets as well to get maples. And you do need well, I'll get to the hatchet here in a moment. But you do need heal and salve, and you do need dragon heal as well as you do need hatchets. Now these hatchets, they're different. These are enchanted hatchets you can get from the shop right here, from the trader all the way down here. So these you can get with the gold seasonal coin. You can get gold seasonal coins by doing the season and the side quest event. Once you get those, you can purchase these here, and this is in season 30. Probably those who are watching after this season has ended. I'm not sure if they'll add another way to get these hatchets here, but these hatchets only one hit to break a tree, and that is very good. That is really good, actually. An important thing to have is the Dragon Heal. So the Dragon Heal, once you use it, it gives you immunity to the storm. So you can then go into the zone here. Well, not to the storm, but once the storm is over, you won't be getting, damaged by frost or anything. Another thing to note, you can also use a shovel. A shovel takes the hit off a little bit so that you don't get burned by the flower blossoms. You can also farm a lot of coppers here actually. These coppers are way worth it. And also these maples are way worth it than the red zone location. You can see here, these maples, you'll get like a lot of maples. Way more maples than the red zone. So yeah, this zone is worth it to get iron, maple, copper, and also the blacksmith hammer, which is really worth it to have. And of course, if you have the 5 shot, that's like a plus that's added to your resume here. So what it does, it deals multi damage to a group of mobs. That helps you way better in the zone here, because sometimes you have a cluster of mobs, and this will definitely do the work or the job in regards to just helping you here. Of course, you can see here as well that we have these enchanted hatchet. They do one hits, so it makes it way more faster to farm. Also keep in mind, those if you get you don't want to get trapped in that thing. It aggroes a bunch of mobs around you. It's like a landmine technically, but it's aura thing that draws mobs to your way. So you want to avoid that. I also want to avoid the blue circle as well. So that's another trap. But the blue circle dispels um your dragon hail, so you don't want to get hit by that. You can see here it's way more efficient to have in this here, which is the enchanted hatchets here. All right. You also do want to take this as well, which is the fresh meat. All right, I'm going to go ahead and break this real quick. I'm going to get back to this location here. You want to keep in mind there's a timer at the end here, which says cold time left. Once this timer has ended, then a storm will be there, and no longer will your dragon hail be useful. You have to enter within the window that there is no storm. Like this window here, you can see it's white. When it's red, that means there is a storm, and also the dragon hail won't work on your character. But you can still survive in the zone here. If it's a case that storm is currently happening, you can definitely survive. You just gotta stay by the campfire, just stay warm. You also get a stack warmth, and with that warmth, you can definitely prevent getting your health low or lessened by the storm. You can see here as well, definitely go to this location here to collect missions. Once you collect missions, you can go ahead and do the missions as requested. You can click the task tab right here, and you can see the missions down below here, which says kill ice giants in northwest wasteland. That's the red zone. And you can see here bring eternal ice and flesh. So you get flesh, which is this here, from bear and wolves. And you can see here as well, we should grab the fire blossoms. As I said before, a more effective way to get the fire blossoms is to have a shovel. That prevents you from getting fire burnt by the fire blossoms. And of course, this is definitely worth it because you get a bunch of stuff. Also, this is the way to go ahead and level up beyond level 100. So if you're new to the game and you're wondering how do you go above the capped 100, you got to do the northern zone location. We'll unlock the northern zone location and then go ahead and get these different level caps. Now these level caps, they bring you all the way up to a very high level. Once you're at a high level, then you won't be able to get, or to 130 I should say, right? Once you're at 130, you won't be able to go above that. You have to go to the Alfar zone or the new Alfarm to go ahead and get above that. So that's how you do it. Also from these extra chests here, and also from the end of season here, you do get a wolf from the chest, and also you'll be able to get wolves on a weekly basis. So that's extra mob you can get for free in this chest here. Also, you might get books. Also, you might get influence points for silvers and also weapons and other items as well. So this zone is definitely worth it. The northern zone is one of the best zone to do as a free-to-play player. The fit, right? You just need basic hat. You also need basic shirt, basic pants, assassin boots. So these assassin boots give you extra movement and speed, which is 16%. That is why I would recommend to put this fit on. Also, you can see here, as I said before, the 5-shot, right? So what the 5-shot does, it kills a cluster of mobs, which is very beneficial. You also do need a bolas to go ahead and grab, mobs if your health is low and you want to escape or something like that. It's really beneficial here. All right, so the storm has ended on the start has begun, I should say. So the window has closed, the storm has begun. You can still enter into the location here, but to survive here, you got to be strategic. You got to also watch your health bar, also watch your food and water as well. Let me go ahead and sit right here and do a bunch of damage. Okay, you guys stay at a fire camp. You can see the 10 stacks above my head. So those stacks prevents you from, if you walk out here, you can stay a little bit into the storm and not really get that much hit. You can also keep your distance with a bolas if it's that you're taking too much damage. Because you're in a low armor, of course, the most efficient way, right, is to do it in a PvE set. But you don't want to die in the zone as well, because it's the case if you die here, persons can loot your body, because this is a multiplayer zone, not a solo zone. So you definitely want to keep that in mind. So yeah, this is the most efficient way, as I said before, to get these hatchets here. It's way more faster. Now, if you're coming back to the game later on, not sure, as I said before, if the devs will add this special hatchets and pickaxe, after season 30. So if they do, kudos to the devs. It's a pretty good thing. It's the best thing they have added because it's way more efficient. It spends less time in the zone as well, because you don't have to do 5 hits to a tree. You can just do one instant hit, and get a bunch of stuff. So let me not get hit by that. But if you got hit by that blue thing, the blue circle or the trap, it will basically dispel both the campfire and also the dragon heal. So try his best not to get hit by that. All right, and let me go ahead and go to the. All right, so you see here, you got to go back, right? Just got to go to the campfire and mount at the campfire, and then you scout a little bit. If you see anything that you want, you can then go back to the campfire here, get enough stacks, and go straight for your desired goal, which is this right here, the fire blossom. And let's go all the way back. So it's best to run back. You don't want to sit in the storm. It depends, right? It depends if you're at a very long distance and want to get back to the fire camp, then I would recommend to try to mount pretty fast. So let me go ahead and try to open this here. So also these are one of the best chests, right? Because it gives the blacksmith hammer. The blacksmith hammer are really important for the mana location. and also for making other stuff. So yeah, it's this zone is golden, man. This zone is golden. We're gonna go ahead and enter the red zone location. Not to mention, as I said before, this zone provides a lot of maple. So if you want to max your whole base into stone, this zone will be the answer to that. Very efficient here. So we're gonna go to the North Valley here. A mission in our task said we're supposed to go to the North Valley. You can see right down here. It said kill Ice Giant in the Northern Valley. Once we enter the North Wasteland right here, we'll be able to kill some giant bosses. We'll go ahead and find one real quick. You don't want to get hit by the skill because it's a pretty powerful skill. Go ahead and aggro him right here. I think I might just equipped my mount. I'm gonna go back. He's gonna use his skill. Okay. He's gonna use his skill pretty fast. Playing right here. You can see there. You don't want to get hit by that skill because he could definitely one-shot you. You could tank a little bit of his hits for sure. For sure. Alright, just want to stay clear of this here. Also, that brute, the ice brute, can definitely destroy you as well. And from this here, you get the ice key. This ice key can open the ice abode, which the ice abode is a different topic for another day. I'll go ahead and take the wolf meat. So the wolf meat is definitely worth it, 100%. Go ahead and take that here. Aggro this mob over here. Boom. Let's go ahead and one hit. So we can make space here. Go ahead and delete these stones. For one hit. You can see we got eternal ice as well. So yeah, this zone is worth it. Now for this zone right here, it's a family zone. So you could get matched with a bunch of people and you die. So it's more recommended to go ahead and do the solo zone, which is the Northern Valley. So the Northern Wasteland, which is right here. This is, more dangerous zone, which has more resources. So you can risk it here as a free-to-play player. It's one of the best zones to risk and to go and do. Another trick you can use here in this zone here, if it's a case that you don't have like any bandages, just go ahead and make this right here, which is support staff, and switch with the healer class. Once you switch to the healer class, you can go ahead and quickly heal. You can click this section here and equip the healer class. You can just switch with a healer and heal. That's an efficient way to do that in the zone here, and it saves bandages for sure. Save your life as well. So that's good. You don't want to get hit by that. It also slows you, a little bit of damage, and that's no bueno. Let's go ahead and take this up, and we're gonna go ahead and grab this right here, which are these extras. So go ahead and heal. So of course, if you don't have the fire icon above your head, you can stay in the zone and survive by grabbing both water and meat. Really helps. So we're gonna delete this right here and grab this. Go ahead and drink some water. Go ahead and probably delete that. Drink some more water here. You can just keep drinking water to survive in the zone here. Survival tactic for you guys. Grab the keys as well, and we're gonna grab this here, and then we're gonna leave. So yeah, that's just a brief representation of how to get a bunch of maple. So if you continue by doing this method here, you'll have a bunch of maples, you have a bunch of keys. Of course you need 5 ice key to enter the ice abode, but you get the drift, right? You get a bunch of irons. Like, this is the most efficient way to get a bunch of irons. So if you guys really want to raid and stuff, for example, in the new Midgard location, get to the northern zone pretty fast, get to the southern zone pretty fast, These location really gives extra resources so that you could do a bunch of things in game and have a better leverage in game. So yeah, on the side note as well, of course you could have primrose and you can have mushroom soup, but this is optional here. This here gives extra damage, 10% for a couple of seconds. This as well gives extra armor for a couple of seconds. So, some things are optional here, but the most important thing to have is meat and water, bandages, and of course, you can include the speed pot and heal and salve and anything else you want to add. But you can this is really important to have as well, pickaxe and hatchet. But most importantly, the pickaxe plus one and the hatchet plus one as well. And also have in your inbox strong pickaxe and strong hatchets. So this is the best way to do the northern zone location. Most likely, you don't want to bring a lot of stuff. I think this amount of stacks is okay. 40 stacks of water, 40 stacks of meat. I think that's a decent amount. That's okay. I think that's enough actually, right? And then after you go back to your base or you TP back to your base, teleport device. Um, so yeah, appreciate y'all for watching. Hopefully this video is helpful, and have a wonderful day. Stay blessed and peace.